Today we're going to be taking a look at the best hitch options for your 2011 Nissan Rogue. Up top here we're going to have our etrailer brand hitch. Then right below that we're going to have our CURT hitch. And then finally down here at the bottom we're going to have our Draw-Tite hitch. Now all three of them are going to be class 3 hitches, which means they're going to give us that 2" by 2" receiver tube opening and give us a wide variety of options for accessories to mount up. But if I was looking for a hitch for my Rogue, I would definitely go with the etrailer hitch for a few different reasons. I really like the finish on it. It's got that carbide matte type finish rather than the glossy type finish on it. And I think it just kind of blends in better with the bottom of the vehicle and it doesn't stick out as much. Also, it is going to have one of the highest weight ratings out of all of the hitches here. So we're going to be able to mount up a larger bike racks or tow a little bit more with it. Our etrailer hitch is going to have a 525-pound tongue weight along with a 3,500-pound gross trailer weight rating. It's going to be exactly the same ratings as the CURT. However, the Draw-Tite is going to have a slightly lower tongue weight at 350 pounds and still have that 3,500-pound gross trailer weight rating. All three of our hitches are going to use a standard 5/8 pin and clip. Now none of them are going to include that in the kit, but you can pick them up here at etrailer.com using part number PC3. And they're all going to have relatively the same location, just slightly offset from the safety chain loop. So we're not going to have to worry about any kind of interference with a locking device when we go to hook up our chains. However, with the Draw-Tite, you will notice that there's going to be a secondary hole towards the back of the receiver tube. That's going to be exclusively used for the J-pin stabilization device, which is going to be an anti-rattle device that's going to have a hook that goes into that secondary hole and applies pressure to the accessory to keep it from rattling around, which is a nice option if the accessory doesn't have a built-in anti-rattle. Finally, the finish is going to be the other major difference. The etrailer is going to have a carbide matte type finish, where the CURT is going to have an extremely high gloss black finish, and the Draw-Tite is going to be somewhere in between. It's not going to be quite a high gloss, but it's not really a matte, it's more of a semi-gloss or a satin type finish to it. Now as far as the installation goes, all three of our hitches are installed exactly the same. They're all going to use factory weld nuts in the frame, so we're not going to have to drill or cut anything, but we are going to have to remove a couple plastic underbody panels on the bottom. And once the hitch is installed, you can see that the cross tube is going to be hidden behind the fascia here, and all we're going to see is the receiver tube sticking out. This is the Draw-Tite installed, but all of our hitches are going to be sitting out about the same amount and sitting down about the same amount. And that cross tube is going to be hidden on all three different models. So to sum everything up, if you're looking for a hitch that has the most weight capacity, I would definitely go with the etrailer or the CURT hitch because they are going to have those increased tongue weights. Now that's going to allow us to carry a much larger cargo carrier and not have to worry about exceeding the limits of our hitch. And when it comes to appearance, all three of our hitches are going to stick out and down below our vehicle about the same, so it's really going to come down to what finish you like the most. Personally, I do like that carbide matte type finish because it just feels like it blends in more and it's not such a predominant thing on the back of my Rogue. And that'll finish up the look at the best hitch options for your Nissan Rogue.